There's fake news going around that Trump asked Ukraine to investigate Joe Biden or other things, or Joe Biden's son. I'm going to tell you that a lot of this is not true. I'm going to read to you exactly what he said about Biden. There's a lot of talk about Biden's son, that Biden stopped the prosecution. A lot of people want to find out about it. So whatever you can do with the attorney general would be great. Biden went around bragging that he stopped the prosecution. So if you can look into it, it sounds horrible to me. Now, he didn't say anything. He did not say investigate Joe Biden, and he did not say investigate Joe Biden's son. He says he just makes a vague statement, look into it. What the media is doing is they're taking a statement that he made earlier where he's talking about a different incident, and he's asking them to investigate a different incident, and they're taking those words, and then they're saying that he was talking about Joe Biden many paragraphs down here. So that's how they're fooling people. Let's look at what they're saying. Repeatedly pushed for no, he didn't. He said, look into it. Exactly what he said was right here. You can look into it. He didn't repeatedly push to investigate former President Joe Biden and his son. No, he didn't say either of those things. They're extrapolating this, but he did not say investigate Joe Biden. He did not say investigate Joe Biden's son. He said about the prosecution. People want to find out about that. What do people want to find out about? Do they want to find out about Joe Biden, or do they want to find out about the stopping of the prosecution? He's asking them to look into the stopping of the prosecution. What this should say is that he asked him to investigate the stopping of the prosecution. Okay, shows he pressed the Ukrainian president to probe Biden. No, that really didn't happen. Memo shows president pushed for Biden investigating. No, it was about the prosecution. Okay, this one really not going to read it all. I got more important things to do. Could fuel that. I doubt that. There's going to be no impeachment based on this. There's no impeachment because he did not say. See, over here they say vague references to CrowdStrike. He was asking them to investigate the CrowdStrike situation. Okay, I don't really want to get into all this analysis. What we know and don't know about the Trump-Ukraine affair is said to have pressured. No, it's not to investigate Biden and his son. It's about investigating the prosecution. This again says into Joe Biden. He did not. Okay, I'm going to make it very clear. Ukraine has no interest in Joe Biden. Saying the investigation of Joe Biden is absolutely 100% false. You cannot mistakenly interpret it this way. They are saying something that is absolutely 100% not supported by the document. Joe Biden has nothing to do with the Ukraine. It's his son, and his son was merely someone on the board, and that's it. How could the Ukraine investigate Joe Biden? I mean, that makes no sense. Let's see what this one says. Okay, so none of them said what the fact is. He was talking about the prosecution, the fact that the prosecution was stopped. Well, it says that Biden stopped it. He believes it, but obviously it was the Ukrainian who stopped it. Biden cannot stop the prosecution. Only the Ukrainian investigator can stop the process. And it wasn't even I don't even think it was an prosecution. It was just an investigation. You see, this is all misleading stuff. It was an investigation that was stopped. It was not a prosecution that was stopped. So you see that there's a lot of misleading things going on over here.